Okay, now once you have to see the 10th question. What is the 10th question? Blue litmus paper is dipped in a solution. It remains blue. What is the nature of the solution? Explain. So they taken the blue litmus paper. It is dipped in a solution. It remains again blue only. What is the nature of the solution and explain? They are asking. Okay. So blue litmus paper does not change any color. Then what is the nature of the solution? Explain. If a blue litmus paper when dipped in a solution remains blue, it implies the solution is either basic or neutral. Either basic or neutral. Okay. For suppose when we are dipped into the blue litmus paper, it will be changed into the red. When we are dipped the blue litmus paper, it will be turned the red color, means that is the acid. Okay, but blue litmus paper is dipped in a solution, it remains blue, means that is a maybe basic or neutral also possible. Why? Because neutral there is no color change. Okay, I am not writing the question, I am writing the only answer. You have to write the question. Okay, what is the question? Blue litmus paper is dipped in a solution, it remains blue. What is the nature of the solution? Explain. Okay, answer is, if a blue litmus paper, when dipped in a solution, okay, first I will write the question also, no problem. Blue litmus paper is dipped in a solution. This is a question only. It remains blue. What is the nature of the solution? Explain. Okay, this is a question. Blue litmus paper is dipped in a solution, it remains blue. What is the nature of the solution? Explain. Here answer is, if a blue litmus paper when dipped in a solution remains blue. Okay, if a blue litmus paper when dipped in a solution remains blue, it implies the solution is either basic or neutral. Solution. Okay, so this is the answer. That blue litmus paper when we are dipped in a solution remains blue, means maybe it is a either basic or neutral solution. This is a 10th question. Now 11th question. Okay, see the 11th question. They given the statements. They given the 4 statements. In that, which one is a correct statement we have to identify. Okay, they given 4 statements. We have to identify which is the correct statement. See once you read the all statements, so in that which one is the correct. Already we are discussed about the natural indicator, that is a turmeric and China rose, and litmus indicator also we are discussing. Okay, based on that which one statement is the true. Once you read the carefully all statements, Once you have to observe the fourth statement. What is the fourth statement? Change of color in a acid and base depends on the type of the indicator. Change of the color in acid and base, it is depends on the type of the indicator. Yes, that change of the color, it is depends on the type of the indicator. That is a correct statement. So 11th question is which statement is correct? 11th one. Directly 11th one, directly I am writing the answer. Which statement is correct? So change of color in an acid and base depends on the type of the indicator. That fourth statement is correct. That is the only D. Okay, fourth one is correct. That is a D statement. What is the D statement? What is the D statement? Change of color in an acid and base. Change of color in an acid and base depends on the type of the indicator. Depends on the type of indicator. Depends on the type of indicator. So this statement is correct. Remaining three statements is wrong. Change of color in an acid and base depends on the type of indicator. This is the fourth statement only correct. Only D statement. Okay. So exercise questions completed. Next, in the next class, we will start the new chapter. Okay. In this chapter, we are discussed about the chapter and exercise questions also we are completed. Okay. Thank you all. Have a nice day.